Hey guys, what's up? This is Jay checking back in on another review. This time will be another music review for Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers album review. Boy, where do I start? I had to give it. It had to take some time to give it a lot of replay value before I did this review. I didn't want to just listen to it twice, the first two listens, then just put up an album review. No, I had to actually sit with it for a while, give it like at least 7 or 8 listens before I did this review, and take after taking this all in, a few days then went by. Whew, man, Kendrick, man, for this to be his last project with TDE as a farewell with the label. Whew, I honestly, as a fan, as a big Kendrick fan and a big TDE fan, he he did not disappoint with this. He did not disappoint. This album was very deep. Like it actually gave us a lot more insight on Kendrick as a person as opposed to Kendrick the rapper. Like he's been going through a lot of stuff. He's a father now. He stated that in the past 2 years he had nothing to rap about. So, which is why he felt like it was the right time to give us this album because he was going through a lot of therapy. Like I said, he's a father now. He's in a different space as opposed to Kendrick 5 years ago. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, you know. Like these people are human at the end of the day. They have problems just like us regular people. But with that being said, going with the track list, Unity and Grief, United in Grief. I'm sorry. Great way to start the album off. I liked it. The beat, you know, I've been going through some personal issues. I loved it, man. Then they went to track two, NY N95, another dope track. I liked it. Track three, Worldwide Steppers, pretty cool. Track four, Die Hard, dope, dope, dope. I like the beat. I like what he was rapping about. Father Time. Me personally, I can't. Like I said, I get it. Like me personally, I can't relate to that song, but it doesn't mean I don't like the song. I just don't. I just can't relate to it. I don't have daddy issues, but man, Kendrick was really going in. Like you know, growing up having to hear, you can't be sensitive and man up and take it on the chin, blah blah blah. That was cool and all. Like I say, I love the song. I can't relate to it. Track six, Rich, the interlude, cool. Track seven, Rich Spirit, dope, dope. I loved it. Track eight. I know this is a very controversial track. It's kind of mixed for certain people. Um, I liked it. Like Kendrick and this actress Taylor Page, who I've seen a couple of her stuff. Plus, she fine as shit. But that's beside the point. I like I said, I like the track. I can't relate to it because I ain't never been in a toxic relationship. Like I said, I love it, but I love the track though. Like they both, I was getting a lot of Mr. and I guess I could say Mr. and Mrs. Smith vibes from it. it was a dope track. Like I say, I love it. Can't relate to it because I ain't never been in a toxic relationship, but it was still a dope track for what it was. I liked it. Track number 9, Purple Hearts. Ghostface Killer and Summer Walker. First of all, it didn't even sound like Ghostface. Like he changed his voice up, but it was dope though. It was dope. I'm a big Summer Walker fan. I fucks with her. Been rocking with her for the past 2 or 3 years. Fan of her music. She did her thing on the track. Like I said, Ghostface killed it. Like I said, it didn't sound like Ghostface. He changed his voice, but like I said, that's not a bad thing. He killed it. Kendrick killed it, of course. Then going to the second part of the album, the because this is a double disc. The Big Steppers disc. Count Me Out. You know, good way to start off the second half of the album. Crown, dope. I liked it. Silent Hill, I loved it. Dope. The Survivor interlude, cool. It was cool. I loved it. Savior, you know, follow up from the interlude. Not much I could say. Not much I could say about that other than it was a good song. Another controversial song, like a lot of people was kind of mixed about. Auntie Diaries. This is actually, I ain't gonna lie, this is actually my favorite song off this album. Like low key, because like I said, I was blown away. Like when Kendrick talking about his his auntie is now his uncle, and well, is now a dude, and his cousin. He knew growing up his cousin was gay, but everybody else didn't know it. Cool, he was like, I still, yeah, like he embraced his truth, but at the end of the day, I still love him, and I thought that was kind of deep, and I fucked with it. It was definitely the most standout track on this album. I liked it, man. Regardless, I know some people may be a little uncomfortable about it, but shit, this is the most personal Kendrick has ever been. I will say I will go so far to compare this album. This is more to like Kendrick's version of Jay Z's 444 album. Like how that album was Jay's most personal album. This album being Kendrick's most personal album. Like all the other Kendrick projects, he's never been this person. But yeah, this is I will compare this album to Jay Z's 444 album, and I love that album. I love that album. Track number 8, Mother I Sober. It was great, man. Second to last track. Um, the final song, Mirror. Good way to end off the album. I loved it, man. Like I said, man, I've listened to this album seven seven or eight times prior to me doing this review. This I will honestly this album I could throw this album probably like in number this album can honestly be number one or number two in my ranking. I was so far I will say like damn like this I'll probably say it would be a tie between Damn and this album. Number two would probably be Good Kid, Mad City. Number number three would be To Pimp a Butterfly, and number four will be Section 80. So, like I said, that's my current ranking for right now. It could change. It's going to change over time. Especially re-listening to his other albums and re-listening to this album a couple more times, and any other future project. But yeah, man, I love this album. I love it. I love it, man. I like the even though I'm not a Kodak Black fan, but I like how he was sprinkled throughout the album. I like that. I like how he was sprinkled throughout the album. Like I said, all the features were dope. Like I said, the little tap dancing in between the interludes was unique. I liked it. Nice little touch. Everybody everybody did a thing, man. Like I said, for this to be his final album with TDE, he went out with a bang, man. He went out he went out with a bang. Like I said, I was not disappointed with this album. I love this album. Like I said, I will say it once again. This was Kendrick's 440 version of 444. Like what that album was to Jay Z, the same that applies here to Kendrick. But I'm gonna end the video. Like I said, I give it a 9 out of 10. Like I said, dope. If you haven't listened to it, I strongly advise you to listen to it. Kendrick went in. This is the best, one of his best body of work. Since Damn. Like I said, I don't care. I would defend that album to my grave. Yes, I love that album. But yes, this is his best body of work since that project. But with that being said, take it easy, be safe, peace out. Until next time.